There we go. All right, celt versus celt on Oasis. All right, celt versus celt. I really like this matchup. This might be my favorite mirror. And I'm really excited to see how these guys play. I have no idea who Tuyull is. He could be really good. He could be terrible. I don't know. Never seen him play before. Oh, God. Did you guys hear that? Ugh, it's disgusting. Feels good, though. Tuyull immediately finding his hunt. It's out here pretty close to the Oasis, quite far away from his TC, so if he gets Spearman Rush, he might have a little bit of a problem here, but Nemos is pretty far away here. Already, I hate this wood storehouse. I don't know why he's building it here. It would be much safer. I know it's a pain in the ass to rotate your camera, and this one's probably too far away as well, but I mean, you gotta use this tree line. Not only is this tree line like really tiny and worthless, but it's like so close. Like if he gets Spearman Rushed, I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't get Spearman Rushed, it'll be fine. He'll get away with it, other than losing some walking time. He's typing in the chat. Whoops, wrong tree line. Oh well, I've certainly done that before. I'll scout like just the like little tiny edge of the tree line, build my storehouse there, and then when it's finished, I'll see that I built a tree line on like something like this the tiniest, most worthless tree line in the world. But reset camera hotkey isn't bound by default, but you have to go in the hotkeys, and it's right here. It's the first one under camera hotkeys, -C, but you can bind it to whatever you want. It's a good idea to kill your deer so they don't walk away from your storehouse. Something little that he could do, but... So Tuyull is going to Spearman Rush. He is building an early barracks. Nemo is also building one, but it's quite a bit later. So there's a chance that some of these spearmen could get over here and do some damage to Nemo. At least force some of his villagers to run around. Although now, that being said, he is putting multiple villagers on his barracks. So he might be okay. I think he'll be okay by the time a spearman gets over there. Now the nice thing about the Celt Spearman Rush is I often like to do the kind of Spearman Rush where I like really commit to it. Like I'll build like so many spearmen and I'll delay my age up for quite a while. Just because it'll often catch my opponents off guard, but I really enjoy doing that the most with Celt because their spearmen don't cost any gold, so I don't have to worry about gathering gold in H1. I'm also concerned about this house placement. Again, it might be fine if Nemo defends this well, but if he doesn't, that's like 3 houses that he is not going to be is going to lose to spearmen if he doesn't defend the spearman rush well. But that was nice, using his villagers as well to take out that one spearman of Tuyull. I'm going to call him T-Dog for the remainder of this game. R.I.P. T-Dog, by the way, for any of you Walking Dead fans. Do any of you guys watch Walking Dead? I think Nemo's going to be fine here. Although T-Dog did just hit age 2. So he can start building longswordsmen now, and if he starts sending a longswordsman over, that could definitely give Nemo some problems. I was so Walking Dead while there's nothing going on. Like, I'm trying to say this without being like so morbid, but like, what? Lori, like, she's dead, and it's like, I found her to be like a really annoying character. I was really tired of dealing with Lori's BS. It's like, this is the zombie apocalypse. This is not Days of Our Lives. Like, get the soap opera BS out of here. She's dead, and now she's still coming back to ruin stuff. Like, at the end of that episode, I was like, ugh. Now you're gonna make Rick crazy. Lori. At least Carl is finally staying in the house. In the prison, at least. But no, that's not a spoiler. Nothing happens. She just stands there and is annoying to the entire audience. But I promise it's not a spoiler. The real spoiler is that both Glenn and Maggie die in that episode. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? There we go. Another group of infantry units coming in here. Nemo is still in Age 1 for some inexplicable reason, so these longswordsmen are just going to run through these spearmen. I'm a little scared for Nemo. I'm wondering if this is just going to be the end of the game right now. Literally all of his buildings are outside of the range of his TC, and he doesn't have a storehouse on his berries. It's going to delay his age up so much. No, he is aging up now. But look, he's got to run away with all of these spearmen. He very well is going to lose both of these barracks, all of these houses. Although he needs to stop focusing down this barracks and deal with these spearmen, because if he does this for too long, these spearmen are going to kill everything in his army. More longswordsmen trickling in. I'm going to go back to T-Dog's base really quick. He is sitting on 2 barracks, starting to gather stone as well without a storehouse. God, you guys are like some of you guys are allergic to storehouses, but you need them. And this barracks is going to go down a market for Nemo. I don't know why he's building a market. We will see. Maybe he's going for the worst market line ever. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Maybe he's looking to trade, but I don't know what he'd need to trade for. He just needs to put more guys in gold. But as it is, this is looking pretty bad for Nemo. He's losing a lot of stuff. His only production facility is about to be dead. You can rotate buildings just by using the mouse wheel, but there's no reason to rotate buildings. I've never rotated a building before. So what is he using this market for? Did he sell anything? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He's desperately trying to rebuild some of his production facilities, but there's so many longswordsmen now. Even a druid in here, very nice for T-Dog. You know, he's playing very conservatively. I don't even think that he needs to back away here. I guess this is good. Heal all of your longswordsmen up, but then he can just pretty much force the issue and fight under the TC fire. It doesn't really matter. And he's going to charge right in again. Man, he's housing Nemo so badly here. He's now down 2 houses. He can't produce anything. These druids are going to come up. Love the addition of these druids. Of course, they heal in combat as well as provide a damage bonus to the units being healed. He needs to get his druids over here. 2 his longswordsmen, though. They're out of range a little bit. There he goes. And he's going to take down this market. And without this market, I don't know what Nemo's going to do. Oh, the market is dead. That's GG. So, Nemo, his biggest mistakes this game, building this. Every one of his buildings was outside of Town Center Fire. And that's what I was worried about. Like, if he lost, lost some early pressure and had to retreat, there's nothing to retreat to because he's going to lose all of his stuff. That, and he seemed to have aged up really, really late. Like, there were several longswordsmen over here when Nemo was still aging up. So, I think he needs to, he did great to fend off those early spearman rushes. That was totally fine. He got spearmen out in time. He scouted the early barracks for T-Dog and put multiple villagers on his. So, great reactions initially, but really fell apart after that, unfortunately. And there's the GG. Didn't even notice what was going on up here. GG T-Dog, fighting from the grave. Take a look at the game stats, but it's going to be pretty overwhelming for T-Dog here, yeah. Oh, yeah, out-macroing your opponent by that much in a 9-minute game is huge. Villager count, fairly even at least. Alright, so we got one game left. It's a 2v2.